A family of 10 freezes to death in the summer heat. A man checks one of the girls. He lifts her head and finds her skin is still soft. So they didn't freeze from the cold. They died because of the sudden snow. In the middle of summer, Argentina is hit by snow in 118-degree heat. Anyone who touches it dies instantly. Cars, phones, and every kind of electronic device shuts down. Only a few people indoors survive. But soon, they discover the terrifying truth behind the snow. 5 old friends are playing cards. Just as the game gets going, the power goes out. Even stranger, all their phones die at the same time. Then the hostess rushes downstairs. She tells her husband Juan that their neighbor has collapsed in the street. Juan looks outside and thinks it might be a heart attack, but when he tries to go help, a loud crash comes from outside. A car has smashed into something. The driver's arm hangs out the window, motionless. Then they see snow falling outside, but it's summer and Argentina is burning in extreme heat. No one can believe what they're seeing. An old man remembers a news report about a fire at a power plant. He thinks the white stuff may be asbestos. The hostess quickly stops Juan. She says the neighbor may have breathed it in and been poisoned, so Juan must not go outside. The old man suddenly panics. He grabs his phone and tells everyone to call their families. They have to warn them not to leave home, but the phone still won't turn on. Juan tries the landline. After pressing a few buttons, he realizes that it's dead too. Now everyone knows this is serious. Juan stays calm. He tells them to seal the house with curtains, bed sheets, and tape. As everyone gets to work, the old man starts acting strange. He stares out the window for a moment, then quietly puts on his coat. He wants to leave. A friend tries to stop him, but he shoves him down. He says he has to find his children, but the moment he steps outside, something terrible happens. The others watch from the window. As he reaches the street and drops dead, his body goes completely still. No one says a word. Then frantic knocking comes from below. They follow the sound to the basement and hear a woman calling for help. Juan moves a storage cabinet and finds an old metal door behind it. He says it leads to the garage, but his father sealed it up when he was a child, and no one has used it in decades. Juan asks why she is in his garage. The woman says she's a delivery driver. She was bringing them their alcohol, but one of the men notices something wrong. The app says the driver should be a man. After a few questions, they learn she's covering for her brother. Her vehicle broke down outside. They open the door and confirm she is not a threat. Her vehicle really is outside too, so they let her in, but one of the men finds another way out. Through the garage passage. The passage leads to Juan's auto shop. There are plenty of cars inside. He thinks a car might protect them from the poison, but when he tries one, it won't start. Juan checks some books and realizes the snow may be carrying an electromagnetic pulse. It can knock out electronics and cause permanent damage. Maybe it came from a solar storm, or maybe from a nuclear blast. As they argue about it, someone spots something outside.
Hey, alguien prendió una luz.
A light comes on in the neighbor's window. Then the neighbor opens the curtains. One of them waves his arms, trying to warn him not to open the window, but the man can't hear him. Juan holds up an oil lamp and waves it back and forth, but the neighbor thinks they need help. So he opens the window. 1 second later, he collapses over the windowsill. His wife runs over to check on him and drops dead too.